They just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Colts' 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now the Central Florida product is RJ. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one completes Alec Pierce. Will go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here. As they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off play action. Jones. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a sneak with Jones. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Daniel Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead rose to 10-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. That's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, Nix. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Nix. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Now 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun is Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Creeping up on a minute.